Alan is I'd say, just a marvelous member of the greater Houston community who is involved in supporting many organizations in Houston that reach out to the community at large and offer benefits, health benefits, support for scholarships, support for first responders. I mean, he's amazing in terms of his involvement in organizations in Houston, support for organizations in the greater Houston area.
About 30 years ago is when I met Alan. And I asked him, I said, Alan, I need you to help me raise funds for my university. And he said, okay. So the first thing he did was have a fundraiser for the School of Law. Next thing I knew, he was doing fundraisers for the School of Technology. And then I said, okay, we're going to form this team. It's going to call the Helfman Provost Fundraising Team. So for 28 years, twice a year, we go to KTSU, the community radio station, and raise funds for that radio station that also supply and fund the students in the School of Communication.
His assistance with our organization and his commitment over this decade plus has enabled us to kind of grow and do things in ways that we would never have been able to do. And what's so amazing is it's not just us. It's so many other causes.
The Houston Police Department has benefited from several donations that he's made to us. One that he made to Crime Stoppers to help us to catch a cop killer, to try to bring someone to justice. Wrote a check to Crime Stoppers to help to get that reward up. He's also written a check to our police foundation to help with our tactical village. But more than just what he's done for the police department, what he's done for our individual officers. There's many officers out there who have things that have been done to their house after they've been critically injured, modifications to their home, etc., because of fundraisers that Alan Helfman came over with his own items that he auctions off. Brings over the auctioneer, does everything for himself, asks for nothing in return. He is just, when he comes here, he does it all, and he leaves and hands us a check. And there's just nobody else out there like that.
To have the support of somebody like Alan Helfman is priceless. It is not even something that I can put into words. What he has done for the Houston firefighters is anytime somebody is injured, anytime somebody gets sick, anytime we have lost one of our brothers or sisters in the line of duty, the phone is ringing and it's Alan Helfman. And the question always gets asked, what do you need? You won't find people like that very often in this world.
Sometimes I wonder, I have to go look at the register's office. Did he go to TSU? Did he really go to University of Texas?
Alan and Renee, we honor you today for all the philanthropic work that you've done in our community. And I'm just so happy to honor you in such a big way. Alan, you've done so much with J-Ride and so many Jewish institutions in town, and I'm proud to call you my friend. And you would not be half the man that you are if it weren't for your loving wife, Renee, who in her own right has done so much for so many in our community. So today I salute both of you and the great work you've done in our community.
I called Alan and I said, Alan, our safe school manager, whose primary goal is to go from school to school, middle school, high school, elementary school, all over the city and the county, is having a hard time lugging products and getting from points A to B. And he said, how can I help? And I said, she needs a van. She needs a van to be able to transport her items and to be able to get around the city and the county. And he said, well, give me 24 hours to think about it. I said, Alan, okay, thank you so much. And I think within 45 minutes, he said, meet me at the building at 11, I have the keys. And I was like, oh my goodness. And there he was at the building with keys that, to this beautiful, beautiful white van.
Alan, I am so happy that you're being recognized for your marvelous philanthropic spirit. It is just incredible, and we think the world of you, and thank you so much for what you've done, not only here at UTMB, but for the greater Houston community. Congratulations.
There are so few people who are like you in this city, and we can't thank you enough for the fact that you care, the fact that you're always there, the fact that you're so humble in your approach, and the fact that you're just so consistently a shoulder for us to rely on. We thank you, we appreciate you, and we hope to have many, many more years with you as our partner. Thank you.
Alan, I've told you this many times, but I can't thank you enough for our friendship. I can't thank you enough for everything that you have done for the many, many officers, not just at the Houston Police Department, but the Harris County Sheriff's Department, the Constable's Office. Any officer who's ever in need, you always step up for a helping hand. We cannot thank you enough, and I just want to tell you as a friend, I love you very much. Thank you, Alan.
Alan, thank you. I'm so glad that you're being honored today. You are not only a true friend of mine, but a true friend to our entire community.
But most of all, I want to thank them for all they do for my university. I love them very much, and guess what? Ain't nothing they can do about it.